I am a boat spell out at the war. Hey, daddy, oh, yeah. nantamu, wemba tuede banko. Come de nantamu, wemba tuede banko. Tenesa, wemba tuede banko. Come de nantamu, wemba tuede banko. De banko, come de nantamu. Yemba la kakum rabi, papa mandema. Iba wemba la kakum rabi, papa mandema. Opa pata kaya katala kamameba. She ain't gonna song on the bottom in a conco. I'm a panta makene. 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 Culture music, culture music, il a été la capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo, culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. All I tell the capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. Il a été la capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. All I tell the capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Samalenga wawode, ila tell a couple things in the culture. Nunca the motor culture. Nunca in the culture. And then your culture, and then our culture. And then our culture music. I am about spell, that's a war. Wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Wemba tuede banko, banu wemba tuede banko, telapi. Wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Telapi, magino banu de banko no. Wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Telapi, telapi, ke banko numbo wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko. Milengo wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Wemba tuede banko, tenesa, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Wemba tuede banko, wemba tuede banko, come de nantamu. Yemba la kakum rabi, papa mandema. I'm a pata katala kamameba. She ain't gonna song on the bottom in a conco. I'm a panta makene. 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 Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. Il a été la capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. All I tell the capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. Il a été la capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. All I tell the capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Samalenga wawode, ila tell a capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. All I tell a capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Samalenga, mota uvalenu, tayanu, dimdi. Samalenga, tayanu dimdi no. I know tayanu dimdi no. Culture music, one pueblo. Marino, Millan Daneno, Tafaneno, Zamaneno. Culture music, one day. Culture music, one day. Il a été la capote à gate, culture music, one pueblo. Culture music, one day.
Yes, 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 yes. Welcome back once again. Salon music, very, very sweet. You know, culture music, one word. Nobody not gonna take away from we. You know, and we culture now, we culture. We for definitely love of culture. Once again, welcome to the show. This is an entertainment talk show with me, King Millan, and they're right here in the United States of America. They chill me on small way. Of course, don't forget me Salon as well. Salon is Salon, and we get for project entertainment salon. I want to say kudos to everybody where they make sure yesterday we push the industry. And every Friday I can come here with people who they talk a lot about entertainment. And I can bring them on. We talk to people that we don't do a lot at the industry. You know, the possible I'll get on for this weekend as somebody when ambassador for culture. We get a lot of stuff. You get quality things that we don't do for project the culture in a salon, you know. Unfortunately, you're not going to forget on video, but you get for hearing voice, definitely you get for talk to we. And not to know other person, the great guy called Yusuf Jaloka Footprints. How are you, my brother?
Hey, my brother, I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Yes, man.
It's good to be in your program. Of course, I know, man, you've been pushing Sierra Leonean culture maybe longer than me, because you've radio programs, TV programs. Really, it's been so pivotal for help we promote the culture, promote Sierra Leone in so many ways. And I just apologize to a lot of you viewers them. And a lot of me fans then, we all go down tune in probably for listening. Maybe most of them will like for see me face.
Yeah.
And you know, but unfortunately we don't try some technical difficulties make them all impossible for make able to come on with the video. So there, when I just take time for this time, just listen to the voice. For now, but it's all good.
They'll go for see you. They'll go for see you definitely, because you get a lot of videos them as well where you do, and where it go nice for the people and see what you don't do so far. But you name like Yusuf Jallo, and then they call you Calfoot Prince. Who side pull this Prince business? Who side this Calfoot come out from?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think the Calfoot Prince name come about from a good friend of mine, a Nigerian friend who I get is a fantastic director called Femi Elufowuju Jr.
Okay.
The two of us, you know, we just arranged for do a show in tribute of another artist we've been on past. So we just decided to say, okay, look, call the show Calfoot. So me say, I don't call it Calfoot.
Okay.
And that was that. And then, of course, it grew on later on to become Calfoot Prince.
Okay.
But really, I think for me, it symbolized now my culture as a Jallo, as a Fula man, Fula people, as we all know, synonymous to cattle. Okay. We raise cows. So that's my culture, Calfoot Prince. And the other side to it is that when you center yourself around your culture, who you are, you become successful.
Oh yeah.
You know, or that is, you become a prince, and I live by that principle.
Okay.
In other words, in everything where they do, it get for center. My culture get for be the center of it. Who that may be as a person, the country where I come up from, the village, is right at the center of everything where they do.
Okay.
And with that, I'm able to be successful in many different ways. And when they say success or becoming a prince, it's not necessarily about money, because some people are going to say, just because about money. Yes, that's important, absolutely true.
Okay.
But the success is about your happiness, your self-fulfillment.
Okay.
And also you're able to give back to your community. When you give back to your community, no success, no day I think we pass down day. That you know for say you will give back. When you give back, you multiply, and you grow even bigger because you give so much back. To me, that's tremendous amount of success.
Okay.
And that happened for me personally, because I did within your cultural axis.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. And by the way, as we talk right now, we are on live, and we're on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching right now, you get a chance for sending comments and anything. And by the way, Ansuma Jallo, they say you voice enough for letting hear your voice enough. Forgetting about seeing you, it's say enough, which of course I like so much, and people definitely I see KG DJ as well is they on right now. A lot of people in the try to follow up the program as well, and they want to know exactly about you. Yusuf, why you decide for take culture as part of your way for entertain project the entertainment salon? Why you take culture?
Very good question, really good question. I no feel to say even purposefully take culture to say this nadi I'm going to be using it to entertain Sierra Leone. It's for me not happen at all like that. I mean, one thing for certain, every Sierra Leonean understand this one main thing, that usually when you take culture in Sierra Leone, you say you want to use culture as your career, as for your way to become successful. We all know it's a massive challenge, and not many parents them actually they encourage them, picking them for say, yes, go learn samba dance, yes, go learn bata for beat drum, yes, go learn for play killing, yes, go learn for play siramang, yes, go learn for play kora, yes, go learn. Not many of the parents do that. In fact, I doubt it. Not many go say, like a Salia in Bobo, for example, with the Lekki culture, when they play the accordion after, the great Salia don't pass. Not many people go to tell you, Pekin, say go do that. And that's primarily because we education system is so colonial, is so deeply colonial. And when I say colonial, I mean that it negates everything we did about we set as a people. The colonial system negates all of that. And because it negates that, it only propagates within the Western way. Therefore, we would prefer for play guitar than for play kora. We would prefer for play the I call them now then snare drum, then bandset drum, then we actually develop with mende drums. Then when we also get snare. So it was not a conscious decision for me for say I will use culture at all. In fact, people away know me, say I go services primary school. At the time, services was one of the very top primary schools in Sierra Leone, Wilberforce. Then I go Prince of Wales Secondary School, which is another top school in Sierra Leone. Then St. Edward's Secondary School. So 3 incredibly good schools. These are not the schools you go to become a cultural performer. You go to these schools to become the lawyers, the doctors, blah 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 blah. But that was my gift. My gift was in entertaining, in performing. So eventually, when I get into tabule theater, then meet late Dennis Nelson Streeter, meet Charlie Hartner, meet the late Billy Charlie, Papa Ray D'Souza George. All of these people played very deep impact in my life for guide me towards culture. So I enjoy for play drums, enjoy for dance, we samba dance, enjoy all of it. We traditional songs them in we languages. So that's where it started off for me. Then eventually, of course, to go to America, me, I was more like a breakdancing man, with the Davalji brothers. I all to go around for dance and then disco madam. Koa sisters. Well, that was my thing. That was my thing, breakdancing. But gradually, of course, what happened is everything turned towards culture. When I came England, after I left America, I came England. Then I began to do apprenticeship with an African theater company that was run by a Sierra Leonean man called John Adewale. Inside that company, I began to learn more on storytelling, more on African dance system, and so it gave me a bigger picture of what we culture actually mean to people them abroad. And gradually I developed it. So, but it did take a long time, though. I must say this, King Millan. But people would think that it just happened like that. No,
I just want to answer that. Now, it will happen overnight, or how long you take you for let you really project into the level where they right now? Because I know say I'm person where people are proud of you as well as a Sierra Leonean for let you be one of the judges then with BBC and they take for judge them African story then they do competition, one of the judges them. I know say it don't take a long time for let reach to that level, but take me through that one day. As I say, you get beaucoup thing for talk about. The next one about how you do featured into BBC then archives, or rather than portfolio, or rather than room for letting see you say then therefore call this one Sierra Leonean guy when I Yusuf Jallo for George. The all African, country when they send them storytelling them for judge them for let them get the number one person. How you do get that contract there?
Oh my days! Such a good question and a good memory for bring back to me.
Oh, yeah.
When BBC called me, BBC World Service called me for be a judge on what they call African Playwrights Series.
Yeah.
And this was a massive platform. People them like Wale Soyinka, all these people have been on this kind of platform. So when they called me, I was very much a young man at that time, still in my 30s, I think. And called me for be one of the judges then. It was a big job because you're given so many plays across Africa, and you get for read them plays, then you judge, of course, which means you get for choose which one you think is the best play. And I had to choose 3 of these plays. I think one of them was called Beguiled. There's 2 others. I don't even remember the name, but I think Beguiled 9-1 and 9-win. So Beguiled was a play about prostitution. Lots of our girls who are being lured into prostitution in Europe. So that was the winning play. And then I think the second play was about pensions, the plight of pensioners in Africa, written by a Nigerian guy. And the third play was just about the African fathers who want their daughters to just go and just get married because they want the money, or for one reason or the other. That was the third position play. Now, the interesting thing is, when I chose Beguiled as the winning play, which was about this issue of prostitution, the BBC at the time, the people, the managers, they looked at me like, "Is this the play you chose?" They were shocked.
Yeah.
Then I said to them, I am not interested in choosing plays just for people just to laugh.
Okay.
I said, we're long past that. Our people say when your house is on fire, you don't go chasing rats. You look for water to put out the fire.
Sure.
And one of the major issues that we all know is affecting modern day Bantu Africa and specifically even West Africa is this situation with our young women being lured into prostitution abroad. Our young men all wanting to leave West Africa to come into Europe, and many of them end up in terrible situations, whether it's in slavery, being abused, into prostitution. They all end up there. We cannot hide this. We've got to highlight this for our people to understand and know what they face. On top of it, it was for our leaders, for them to also see clearly what is happening to the people that they say they're coming to govern, and take proper action to prevent this from happening, to save those people who are in those situations and rescue them. So that's the play I chose. I was in no joke mood when I was out there. I was in a mood to say we need to put something serious for our people to wake up.
So at the end, they commended you, right?
Yes. I mean, that particular season was the most watched or listened to season. People listened to that thing over and over. There were listeners all across the globe listening to that program because it was so impactful.
Okay. So the question again, what team is so important? What team you be do? What team really catch the attention for say let them call Yusuf Jallo? What team they really do in England? Wait and see you.
Well, at the time, I get my own African performing dance troupe.
Okay.
Of course, storytelling at the same time. I have just finished the play, I think, if I'm right, or maybe it was after that I did the play. So I was doing quite a number of work that was being noted, but mostly just putting up, my own productions in different places.
Okay.
And eventually somebody, BBC recommended me. I'd done a play also with the BBC,
Okay.
so they knew me. I'd done. In fact, I was the Sierra Leonean guy's name, a Sierra Leonean writer. I think it's Mohammed. Mohammed had written a play, and we had done that play at the BBC, so they already knew me there. So it was all of these together.
Nice one. It's nice accolade. By the way, CH and Calais say good afternoon, the King of King, Milan, BWG. Mulan, I say anyway. And Ali Bangu also is watching as well. CH Calais against a correction. Services is in Juba, not Wilberforce. Thinking it's time for talk about you now. Al Hassan Fofana Stickman is watching right now. Say kudos to you. Humu Cecilia Hassan also is watching right now. And we get Al Hassan again. Say Lekki Culture Association Global President. By the way, you know the Lekki Culture the President na England. How you the project Lekki Culture? How you the try for show na England and the other part for not only Salon people but Africans, and Europeans them, where they out there, and the Asians them. I they teach them about culture and salon culture in general.
Well, that is not a difficult question, to be honest with you, because every side they go in England also and across the world, the first opening sentence always is Sierra Leone, how about Sierra Leone, and of course the first thing that we teach people them for sing in with Sierra Leonean language, one way or the other. I'll always bring that in there to open the scene. But I think on top of that, Lekki culture very important to me. Being the president globally, Lekki culture incredibly important. And I must thank Stickman, Alassane Fofana, who is the CEO.
Yeah.
As we all know, Stickman incredibly passionate about promoting with culture. But also, I must say that Stickman gets a fantastic way of bringing people them together. I mean, his knowledge of how to coordinate and bring this person, bring that person is just remarkable. And so, because of him, we don't get so many people them across the globe connected together because of Stickman. My role as a president really help for give good advice, for create a vision for the entire organization, so we get a very clear vision of how they go.
Okay.
Or we get fantastic team of people them when they work within the admin. Hawanatu, for example, na America, she's exceptional in terms of putting the necessary paperwork together. Because anybody who might think of Lekki culture, make people understand that Lekki Culture Association is not just an organization that just say, it's another any association like that. No, we've got membership. We've got membership cards for people. People contribute monthly membership. We are properly registered in England, in Sierra Leone, in America, in Spain. Like we're properly registered.
Okay.
Lekki culture, not only they look within Sierra Leone, but Lekki culture, they look at how we will bring Nigerian culture, Brazilian culture, and Colombian, Spanish, how we bring all of them together. But we as Sierra Leoneans spearhead, take the lead in promoting culture, because it's Lekki culture. Love your culture. So for as much as Sierra Leoneans we for Lekki culture, we encourage other African nations, other nations, for let their own culture too, because that's how we build a beautiful nation where we all can blend and share this rich heritage that what we get.
Okay.
This is, one of the key things with Lekki culture they're about.
Okay.
Another thing I must say, while we're still on Lekki culture,
okay,
is that Lekki in Sierra Leone at least in Sierra Leone, we look for develop a welfare system. What I mean welfare, that we want to make sure we take care of every single cultural performer when a member of Lekki culture.
Okay.
Because it's very important. Right? They say empty bag, not the tina.
Oh yeah.
So it's important that all the members then when a member of Lekki culture, we don't register. We always define the way or see how we will support them.
Okay.
So there are many angles with this in terms of training. Of course, if people get issues there, how we go for support them. But we look for international programs then, we'll go for expose with different artists then too, and improve their own quality as well.
Okay.
So these are a few things
Nice
that
one.
make it culture. I mean, I
Nice.
must mention Disco Daddy.
I know.
Just don't show.
I just don't play Disco Daddy in song.
Put a man in it.
A nice one. You got a lot for say. So go for the minimize. But as I get small videos the way you do, people are not gonna see you right now. But this video will show people like who that you be. And as you talk about any side you go, they show you culture. I get a clip now where they can play, and you go tell me who's at this place here. And who that people are where they first for let them sing the salon way. So let's go with this one, and we'll talk back.
Opiyu yaide lukama. Opiyu yaide o. Opiyu yaide lukama. And that's your answer. Opiyu yaide lukama. Let's go.
Opiyu yaide lukama.
One more time. Opiyu yaide lukama. Now let's see if we can take it in harmony, all right? In harmony, all right? In harmony. So one side goes, Opiyu yaide lukama. Another one, Opiyu yaide lukama. Yeah? All right. In Africa, we don't have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. That kind of thing doesn't exist. We just go on with it, okay? So you take it the way it comes naturally. All right? 2, 3, 4. Opiyu yaide lukama. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opiyu yaide
lukama.
Opiyu yaide.
Opiyu yaide, Opiyu yaide.
Fine. Now, one thing about African storytelling, it is call and response. When I call, you answer. You don't call my call. So I go the higher pitch. Opiyu yaide, Opiyu yaide. Opiyu yaide lukama. Opiyu yaide, Opiyu yaide.
Opiyu yaide lukama.
When I say ill, you say out. Ill.
Out.
Ill.
Out.
Ill.
Out.
Now, that's the Sierra Leone way when we say ill and you say ow. Let me bring it now to England. In England, we say.
Nice one from the guy called Yusuf Jallo, my guest right now, and they're doing your own thing. Welcome back, Yusuf Jallo. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Now, who's at this place? So, oh no, who's at this place where they open their eyes? So,
that was a place called Bermondsey.
Okay.
Bermondsey. It's it was a small storytelling festival.
Okay.
We organize every year. We organize this particular festival. So it's for small families that can just come together, and then we do something big. Yeah, that's what this is about.
So I you see with all what they do, so I know you're going your length and breadth, and showing other parts of the world about salon culture. You feel say inside salon we really accept to culture, as you know, post wedding into culture long you go and come from England go salon. You feel say salon people really they embrace culture?
Man, it's a tough question. I actually think Sierra Leonean people, I think we embrace culture. We probably, because I'm not free to say it's about we not embracing culture. I think we do.
Okay.
The question actually, I think, is how much investment will they put on culture? That's number one. Number two, how aware we be in terms of the importance of the culture developing a nation, in creating employments for many, many, many millions of people.
Okay.
How culture does that. Now, maybe to me, that nexus they will not seem for understand yet. You see, so I think people, generally Sierra Leoneans, go left for listen to their music then and dance, and generally Sierra Leoneans left for talk Creole. You know, the Timini man left for talking Timini. The Mende person loves speaking their Mende. So does the Limba. So I don't necessarily think that's the question here. I think the question is what's our understanding of the value of our culture. I think that's what we need to be looking at.
So flow with the answer now, the value of a culture.
Yes. So I think once we understand truly and quantify the value of the culture, we go on another level. Let me take you know, I want to say Nigeria, or even I would say Ghana. All of these countries like that, and including even South Africa, Kenya, and so on. Then understanding and appreciation of their culture is heightened. Okay, let me leave them countries that big countries, like into the small country, Gambia. Gambia, their understanding and their appreciation of their culture is heightened. It's incredibly high. So they see that when you go Gambia, the way they promote their culture, the way they push down the board is by far more richer than probably what they put forward. And the political system, at least I know for say during Jammeh in time, then get a deliberate strategy for attract economy through tourism, but using the culture. You see, and so the investments that when they make in hotels, in all of this, they deliberately make sure that they include the culture as part and parcel of every hotel within a Gambia. You will go meet cultural performance, they play one way or the other. You see, so I think, and Sierra Leone, me believe Sierra Leone gets a much richer cultural heritage than probably Gambia, right? I think we've got so much more.
I mean, just I know say you don't stretch on that. I still want to come on this culture, tourism we talk about. You feel say Salone government, past, present, you know, hopefully for the future as well. You feel say of a government they really see culture as something where they sell Salone out?
Well, I will say this though, that the current minister what we get, Nabila, I really do think Nabila, the push or try for make culture go ahead. But I honestly not believe say Nabila go able for what I would say complete the job. You know, it's good that it don't come in and it is show every effort for make sure say culture thing go ahead, and that's absolutely fantastic. But there's been so much that's been ignored, like so much. I remember when I do my festival, when I be do Mambina Fest, the very first year we are doing. People did not get drums upline. It's unimaginable for me. They are now buckets the people and go take them to Noboa, rap, and then they repeat back. Now that's unimaginable. You understand? But having said that, when you go the south of Sierra Leone, you meet the Mende people, them, some Timini people, them back, and I'm gonna say, okay, among the Liba people in that area, you will see the richness of the cultural, whether it's masquerades, them, whether not certain clothes they wear, some of the songs they sing, and so on. But the area for me who say they in grave danger right now is the area of storytelling. When I go across Sierra Leone last year, from Kamakwe all the way down to the Shabro Peninsula, I go across asking villages there where they go stop, meet people asking them, why make una no dey tell una story to una pikin there? Every single village where I go, the father they tell me two answers. Number one, Islam, who don't to the Muslim book now.
Okay.
Now Islam say we not for the tell them kind story they are so anymore because all na lie.
Yeah.
So Islam say we not for lie. Number one. Number two, they say the young one they now where they grow up, they all now they all know they no one for listen to a story. They say that foolish business. If you pull story, say they look like it's to serious person. Because now everybody on WhatsApp, all man they can listen to disco sets. Nobody know the land for play killing. Nobody know the land. So there's a big challenge where they get in the area of storytelling because of not just social media, but in this case, as they say, because of religious beliefs. Okay. So Nabila gets a very, 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 very tough job for begin. What you don't begin so for begin for push culture ahead. Well, not say for begin for draw culture together. Some of the major mistakes the way past governments then don't make. Major mistakes. Number one is failing for develop the national dance troupe, which was at Aberdeen. For scattered up this day, it's a disgrace. It's totally abysmal for them to just go and literally destroy that place. Now, John Akka will be turning in his grave. For seeing in office where he been built, the office will be in up there, that they have to tear that place apart. And up till today, we have not built a cultural place for our cultural dance troupe to be housed. That's a national disgrace for, I would say, for both governments in this case, because this government will come. Nabila is trying her best, but they have done just nothing. That should be a priority. If you ask me, that should be a priority than the conference center where they go put Sona Lunge. That is absolutely diabolical. They should have built a cultural center. 1 million pounds, 1 million would build a cultural center that will attract the tourists them way President build it and talk about for say go attract tourists there for come. Who tourists the way they come for go watch conference center? No. Build a cultural center. Also, you put your artists there, drumming workshops are going, dance workshops are going, food, clothing. All of this is happening there. This will attract people to come to your country. I'm seeing it happening all over the place that are going. Not just the conference center spending 100 and goodness knows how many million that is saying they've spent. Just 1 million. 1 million.
Yusuf, I just pause you there because you're speaking the right thing. To be frank in speaking, I've been monitoring all the government them for me get sense. All the government them, one thing they don't respect culture at all. They don't expect anything when you say na culture. First, they say like na munku business, na to go pop business. They believe say na necktie work. You for be a doctor, you for be a lawyer. Na in take important, but they fail for understand say culture. They sell your country out more. And to be frank in speaking, I think I respect this minister. We don't talk about so Nabila Tunis. To be frank, among all the ministers there, now I don't see to do hard work. They don't try your own way for push culture in a salon and let God give the strength more for do more. And if any government they come again for take this culture business very seriously. Now in the seller, look for example. By the way, I just say kudos to Joseph Kowa. He say great keep it up, sir. He say sure. Open your eyes. Definitely, say kudos to you. Dauda John Bokari, the watcher as well from UK. And Bonki Kagbo from France as well. Is they're on right now. And more people in there on. And once again, it's a live show right now on Facebook and YouTube. And I talk to Yusuf Jallo, the Kowfoot Prince. Yusuf, you see, and Ansuma Jallo as well, the watch me from USA. Yusuf, how you would say people in the salon say like get culture enough for show out. This young Bobo will come. I want to tell me a little bit about him because now one of the best visit this and now one of the best way this why we want this would Maya a go salon and we see how we move around. Tell me a little thing. Are you impressed with this visit to the visit salon?
I've always been a fan of Wodemaya and I get immense respect for Wodemaya with what he can do. I mean, I just listened to Wodemaya recently where he talks he say even when he do what he do, he say they know in people in Ghana not being respect him at all. But a land for grow is beyond Ghana and go abroad to other countries then and begin to show other countries. Eventually, as we say, the rest is history. So we can see today Wodemaya where he's gone. Now, so to see Wodemaya in Sierra Leone, and this is not the first time he's been to Sierra Leone. I think many of us already know that Wodemaya went to Sierra Leone some time ago, and we all know how disappointed he was at the fact that we were not investing in Sierra Leone enough. And of course, so this time he's gone there, I guess with a different mindset this time, and he spent more time there. He's able to go around and I think in a way accept the country just for where Sierra Leone is, right? And I think in accepting Sierra Leone just for what it is, not necessarily comparing Sierra Leone to any other country, just accept to say, look, this is a country that is raw.
Yeah.
And which therefore means Sierra Leone therefore have tremendous opportunities for growth. You see, when you go into a place who say everything don't happen, then where's the capacity to grow? Sierra Leone now has a huge capacity to grow. It's such a beautiful place. Yes, we have incredible challenges. That one is for sure. We've got incredible challenges. But the capacity to grow in Sierra Leone, in culture-wise and for tourism, is just remarkable because we have the landscape, we've got the beautiful seasides. But now this is where we need to be pushing for governments to begin to focus on putting the necessary infrastructure. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
For any government official who may listen to this program, or anybody who is related to a government official, just think about it. Why are you making money? You're making money for probably three things. Yeah, or three, maybe four, I don't know. But number one, you're making money so you feed yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a nice house where you can live. And primarily you're making sure your children are educated and blah, blah, blah. But when all of that is done, there's one thing that makes your house meaningful for you to sit inside your house.
Okay.
Or make you go out. And that thing is entertainment.
Yeah.
In other words, it is the art. When you have your money, even cooking, you go to a restaurant, it's an art. When you sit in that restaurant, you want to listen to good music, it's art. When you go around, you want to see good paintings, good drawings, good museums, it's art.
Yeah.
You know, so your money is going to be, if even you pay aeroplane to go to America, to go to Germany, Japan, wherever you may go, wherever you go, that the thing that gives you that pleasure to make you to have a recreation, recreating yourself, it is art.
Yeah.
So the sooner our leaders begin to get this in their brains, then and let me only just say in terms of leaders, because of course I'll be referring to political leaders, but I'm also talking here investors, business people themselves. They need to begin to focus how they support the artists in constructive ways. I'm surprised that in Sierra Leone, and I say surprised because I would think that we have educated people enough who've been abroad and so on, who should know that it is important we have what I would call a national fund for artists.
Yeah.
That there should be a national budget that every artist in Sierra Leone should be able to go to apply for funding to do this, that, or the other. There should be that budget. Let there be $2 million, $3 million, or $5 million that is put in from the Sierra Leone budget that artists can go to get funds to improve themselves, so we can have arts exhibitions. So we can have drummers who will be having drumming classes to teach our children our drums. Right now in England here, I am the only Sierra Leonean drummer playing gumbe drumming.
Okay.
So when I play gumbe, nobody else plays gumbe for weddings and so on, because we are not looking at how we invest in all of this kind of stuff. It's investment that's going to make this happen. There is no magic. It's investment. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is where, for me, I'll appeal to, of course, government, but I'll appeal also to the private sector, banks, big businesses, and so on. let them open up to begin to figure out how they can put funds aside to sponsor and when I say sponsor, not just throw money away, but actually put a system together that can monitor what the artists are doing with their money, so that the artists would improve themselves and develop the quality of their products. We have people who are weaving. We have people like, okay, the play I am doing right now, when the play opens, I want to wear a nice, particular, fine clothes. I'm trying to get someone in Sierra Leone to make clothes for me.
Okay.
One of the ladies I'm trying to get to Shiva.
Shiva, okay.
Shiva is having difficulties just to try to get people to make clothes for me.
Okay.
And it beats my brain like, how are they getting it? Now, this is a big production. I want to wear a Sierra Leonean clothing. I've got many, but I want to wear something new. And you know what I've done?
No.
I've had to go to Ghana, and they are weaving cloth there for me.
Instead of Sierra Leone.
Nice cloth for me that I'm going to have to wear, because I am not getting access to whoever will do it for me in Sierra Leone.
Wow.
And it's to me, it's ridiculous. It is very painful to be in this kind of predicament.
Okay.
But that just means we need more investments. We need to have people to be more focused.
I agree.
But governments, private sectors need to begin to look at how, let's get a national fund for artists, a national arts fund.
Okay.
That can fund the museum, that can fund any arts organization. Go there, apply. And if you qualify for what they want, they give it to you.
Okay.
If you don't qualify, you don't get it.
I agree. As I said, you have a lot to talk about. You have a lot to talk. You know, a whole encyclopedia on culture and how for project culture in Sierra Leone for let become more richer. The only hope, say the one the way they in power will really see culture as a way for sell we country more. That's why I was very happy where I see this young guy go to salon this time, the third time he go with real zeal, he go with something for show. And I'm telling you for free with this snippet that I don't see put on Facebook, if you get for edits in program, rich story get for come on salon. But now let me just go. Anita YCC is also watching us right now. And Eunice Kamara say watching from UK. He say your culture is the only thing that makes you special and different to other societies. We say when you lose your culture, you automatically lost your identity. How true?
My man, very, very true. You lose your culture, you're buggered. Let me put it very lightly. And you really are buggered. Look, you know what they do?
Yeah.
What you for avoid for do? Now for them, you wear a suit winner to your size. If the suit big past your foot, you get for spend more for try for full up the gap. If the foot, the shoes is tight for your foot, now sufferness end of it. So you will suffer with pain.
I agree.
That's what they do.
I agree.
Unfortunately, that's what we're doing in Sierra Leone. I will demonstrate them for you what I mean by that. Why make when we get Thanksgiving ceremonies there for we schools? Why make up till now bandset then will they buy from Europe? Now we still they play. Why have we not developed our own? Again, I come to that vision and come to that investment. Mean they drum, they get snare drum, then get bass drum. What if you put together 50 people and we're able to carve drums? 50. Give them 2 years investment, 2 years invest in them. So that's what they do in these countries. They invest in these people. Design drums where it will be light enough, wonderful, powerful sound enough for play.
Yeah.
When you get the perfect one now we don't design properly, you put it out to the market to sell, for sale. It's business. People will buy it and you'll make profit, you'll make money out of it. It is not rocket science.
Well,
it means people will buy.
Not rocket science, but these people they think of impressing the Europeans, them rather live like a European, feeling say if you take your culture, you want project that kind of way, I tell you one thing, then it's you like say you're in a munku. and you see say you know really want better self, you know. Now culture you want take, but at the same time when they come for enjoy, then they go for the culture side. But as I say again, we got a lot for low talk. But we all know who that do history go know how them fence salon. You know, 1462, that was when Pedro da Sintra Akana Salon he discovered this wonderful healer. Say they can look for water, you know, look for fresh water and wood as well for in sheep. Luckily or rather unfortunately for Arabi they come, you see this mountain, you know, like back of a lion, the thunder they crack from behind there, I call a lion mountain, in Portuguese say Serra da Loa. But you got a different story on this one. I'll make account all that story there. Now, because you get a different story, so you go Brazil. But I know talk right now. Look get this sound. No, they can't. Look get this video. No, they can't talk about what you really pick out of this one. Famulem, I talk to Yusuf Jallo. I don't tell the story about Pedro da Sintra, a fence salon 1462. Now, so it's tell we. And it calls in Serra da Loa, meaning it's a lion mountain because the back of the mountain people like a back of a lion. Maybe they can't under the crack behind the people all on the roar. And so they tell we in a school. But Yusuf Jallo, they talk to so get different story we're going to Brazil. Look at this one.
Hey, good day to all, especially Sierra Leonean people. Them this message now specifically. Look, I just in Brazil right now and they do a tour. And while I do the tour, of course, yeah, na Portuguese then they talk. So I introduce my country, Sierra Leone, to people them, to the audience. After the showdown, I get a discussion about the people them, you know, about Portuguese and of course talking about Pedro de Sintra. We can give the name Sierra Leone and so on. That's when I realized I learned something. Not realized, I learned something when they talk to me about regarding the name Sierra Leone or Sierra Leone as we go say. That actually the name Sierra Leone, it actually means woman lion. In other words, a lioness, because the word Sierra for in Portuguese language, now a feminine. So in other words, what then they refer to that Sierra Leone is about a lioness or a female lion. That's what it is. So that's not the new thing where I don't learn. Yeah, so na Brazil, will you not tell me just about the name Sierra Leone that is in Portuguese? Anyway, let me new what done for now all today. All right, God bless you now. Now take care. Eh? Meanwhile, are they on tour?
It's on tour. It was on tour during the time way. You go get that one day. And as I say again, Yusuf Jallo, now the one and only guy who I get right now, now cultural ambassador, where they tour around, not only Africa, but they move around, you know. And you go to Brazil. This is what you go find out. And you're there with me right now again. Yusuf Jallo, welcome again to the show. And what thing are you take on this one? Where to for believe now?
Well, not a language, no. So Portuguese not a language. So they can put in the Portuguese people then say.
But you don't gonna sound and speak Portuguese and tell you saying a lion, female lion, lioness.
So what they say. Then they educate me for say the word Sierra. You know, say some of these languages them you get feminine. You get words that in feminine as well as masculine.
Yeah.
Same thing in French.
Yeah.
So Sierra actually it refers to a feminine. So therefore it's about a feminine the feminineness of the
Lion.
of whatever it is, the way the name way.
Okay.
But at the same time though, my take on that though is definitely the importance of the feminine within African culture. The importance of the feminine in spirituality.
Okay.
Very importantly, we take note of this as Sierra Leoneans. You know, the one common phrase we'll get not a phrase, the common legendary entity we'll get in Sierra Leone, we call our say Mami Wata.
Yeah.
Now, for me, Sierra Leoneans, as you say Mami Wata, the first thing with them was Allah was the blood of Jesus.
It's not a devil. A devil they don't call so. A devil.
You know, so most people, when you say Mami Wata, they go afraid. Then you associate them to, as they say, devil and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But in my own, what it made me discover, now that if I say to you, I put them in English, I say to you, mother water. If I say to you, mother water, you know, go afraid.
Mm.
Yeah? Because we cannot live without water.
Mm-hmm.
Water is the main thing that sustains us. Scientists then say 75% of our body in water,
Mm-hmm.
right? They say the entire cosmos, not going into science,
Okay.
the entire cosmos is all gases. And if it's gas, it's gas na water, it's liquid,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, we sperm na water.
Mm-hmm.
That sperm day, na they go inside the meet the inside the ovary, the womb, and all that. They mix together with other water.
Get the specimen.
Eventually solidify or become what we call Pekin and mortal man.
Yeah.
What in first they broke, now water first they broke
Okay.
before the Pekin born.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything about us is actually water. The longest river in the world, the River Nile, is sometimes referred to as the Snake River. In other times, the goddess of the River Nile, is called Happy. Goddess Happy. From Nadeo, they get the word by English, they say to be happy.
Yeah.
In other words, an exuberance of life. The goddess Happy. Now, that's feminine. Okay? Now, these are very important things for make we understand. When you go Egypt, you also see the goddess Nut. From whose side they get the word
Okay,
night.
I agree with all this. As I say again, with the time you get a lot for talk. Are you still trying for answer? Where to for believe now the Sierra da Loa, Lion Mountain or Lioness? Which one for go with?
No,
That's what I ask you, and you still giving me marathon of preamble.
Me go say Lioness Mountain.
Because okay, sometimes people that sit and say a woman lion lead on. So anyway, sometimes that's me really feel. But then tell when I was saying a Lion Mountain. So we anyway by history and where to learn at school, so we'll go with Lion Mountain. If you go Brazil now, but wait till me go say again in language. Because it's a Portugal and this guy come out and Brazil now Portuguese then take again from Portugal. Maybe the translation are different from the both countries them. Sometimes I saw me go and put them anyway. Sometimes when they translate them, just by like when the German talk Creole, Salomon talk Creole, Ghanaman talk Creole, maybe wait till they talk, it different a little bit from the other man they own. So that's how me see them.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm King Millan, they're not different.
Okay.
The Sierra is exactly, even in Spanish, it is feminine.
Okay. So
Sierra.
So you want to say
all
history and the
feminine.
life are we now?
Let me say, the people that we write history books, the most of like me and you,
Oh yeah.
they are also prone to mistakes,
Okay.
but they're also prone to sometimes lack of clarity
Okay.
on certain things. And let's face it, yeah, we as African people really not do enough research yet for make we know we safe. There's so much for make we know about we safe.
Okay.
So much. You understand? So, I mean, let ask the question, yeah? And I will ask this question to you listeners there right now.
Okay.
Why make Bo call Bo? Why make McKinney is called McKinney? Why is Kabbalah called Kabbalah? Why is Kamakwe called Kamakwe? We all know why make them say Freetown is Freetown,
Yeah. Freed slaves.
right? But, right, why is Magburuka called Magburuka? These are all very important history for understand. Very important for understand. So 1 year, I think 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, when I do my National Storytelling Festival with Patriotic Advocacy Network, one of the areas that was I asked the young people to do storytelling on was to do what I call historical stories.
Okay.
So the challenge was do a story where reflect either a famous historical person of Sierra Leone
Okay.
or towns or cities of Sierra Leone and why they have the names that they have. Full story about that. That was one of the challenge. My brother, if you hear these young people who went, because what happens in that kind of scenario, the young people suddenly go now to their granny them, then grandpa them, then uncle them, they now started doing research. Man, researching why is Kenema called Kenema.
Okay.
And when those young people came up doing stories,
Mm-hmm.
I sat back there. Now, so I got goosebumps just listening to them and also learning, because some of the things I did not know myself.
Oh yeah, we learn every
but
day.
I was still young.
We're learning every day. Yeah, we learn every day.
I was learning. I was learning from these young people. You understand? So, you know, these are aspects of our culture which we need to begin to get to grips with. Now, Wodemaya went to Kabbalah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm coughing here. When Wodemaya went to Kabbalah, I heard him asking people there, you know, so what's Kabbalah famous for?
Yeah.
And they say, oh, Kabbalah is famous for, of course, in terms of spiritual things for people who
witchcraft, voodoo.
and so on. Now, those are interesting stories. Now, me as a storyteller, as a jolly, well, I'm not a jolly, but let me say as a storyteller, I would be able to tell Wodemaya stories about that place for the world to hear and attract them to come there. It is not enough just to say, you know, anybody come to Kabbalah, you know, yes, that's fine, but it's not enough. This is now where storytelling comes in. This is where people who know how to paint a picture of a place comes in. You see? So, and this is what Wodemaya does. Wodemaya goes to all these different countries and he's able to tell stories of this place and paint pictures for people to get attracted to come there. Yeah. And thankfully, his time in Sierra Leone there, hopefully,
I appreciate areas. I appreciate them.
I'm coming. Just 1 second. Let me just say this one thing in terms of Wodemaya being there.
Yeah.
I think it is time, hopefully, that the government of Sierra Leone wake up and smell the soup. Because what Wodemaya has done, if the government fails to attract visitors by doing everything to reduce the price of flights to Sierra Leone, if they fail that, then they have done, then all this work this wonderful man has done will just go down to the drains. That is a key area the government has to focus on, because the competition is no joke. When I was in Colombia, promoting Sierra Leone on one way to at a traveling agency out there. Then they asked me, wow, what everything you said is so fantastic. Let's check it out. And this lady who was the main driver there for tourism there, she looked at the and then going to the internet, brought up, and she looked at the price and she screamed like, she says, do you know how many countries I could go to with this kind of money?
It happened to me as well. That happened to me too. Yeah, I got the same experience as well. When I meet some young guys them where they talk about Jamaica, Barbados and other places there, how they get beautiful beaches them. And I told them, I say, when I don't see beaches them yet. I say, if we go salon and I see beaches them, when I go forget about Jamaica and all these other places. No, we don't believe. Luckily, internet they on right now. So I just go and Google those and check, check for picture of the beaches they all get, number 2 beach and all the rest, and then see the beach and say, wow, beautiful country, man, this country is nice. Are you sure this is Africa? I say, of course it's Africa. Now the guy begin check, say, I would love to go to that country. He check for flight. Man, the guy say, wow, it's very expensive to go to that country, man. Very expensive. This is the problem. With the jealous Ghana, with the jealous Guinea, Gambia, with people in the foreigner in the flood day, tourists in the flood day, because they're smart enough to put the price down. It doesn't mean say if you put the price up because it's expensive, you go get enough. The more you put it down, the more people in the camp, the more you get the benefit, the more you show your country more. These are things, but I don't know. Maybe if now the way and they pay the tax over there, or maybe they want more profit, I don't understand. But now the right thing you say so. I don't know when they go fight hard for the ticket for going to salon, very, very small, so that we'll get more tourists than for go and explore salon and see how the beauty of salon and show more like how this young bobo don't do for beginning showcase salon. So what you said, I think I support you big time, my brother.
Yeah, because my brother, it is a numbers game, right? It's a numbers game. Because so the more people you get turning up at your airport, the more you stand to make more profit.
Oh yeah, exactly.
The more people you get. I call it a penny doubled. Right?
Yeah.
I would rather get a penny that is doubling every single day than get £1 million straight away.
Yeah.
Just give me a penny double every single day.
It's business.
And by the time you know it, you have more money in your pocket, and you attract many other different areas of business. when you're looking at the penny double.
Okay.
So it's very, very wise for we government for people to think very, very, very seriously.
Yeah.
Yusuf
Lado justice to C.H. Calais. He sent a marathon of messages along. Anyway, he said he said some individuals in Sierra Leone remain ignorant regarding their culture, heritage, including certain members of the elites. And the big one that they talk about, we I agree with most of them. That the male extent they don't even know what's in our culture. Some of them are applying in Komoto, when they can't fit so they don't change. That I agree. Say they unanimously believe that displaying one's culture signifies being dropout. That's exactly not important. Or a person of low social standing. As I often emphasize, say those misconceptions are outdated, are very, very outdated, definitely. I say, and some are lawyers, doctors, business people, and politicians as well, among the others. Say the only issue is that when it comes to celebrating cultural heritage, it's a lingering mentality persists that associate some expression with dropping out of schools. You know, I think they talk about then they feel say because you deal with this culture, you not drop out, you don't come on school. Say such belief a sign of ignorance. For example, I'm the godfather. I say I'm the godfather for the East and Paddle Hunter Society. Whenever we celebrate our festival, some people call me and said, "Oh, Chief Calais." Oh, now I know this person. He said, "Oh, Chief Calais, you had to know better." Like what? This is not a question. Okay, Chief Calais, this is now prominent person, by the way. Chief, I'm not going to say that himself. You see, now in the head for the Paddle na American, and of course that yes. Now the chief, chief. Where they do a lot of things there, of course, they don't live in America now for long, Chief Calais. Now they head for Paddle now. Then come on recently, say, I think it's kind of talk where people know they appreciate and culture. In know a lot, you don't go, of course, the land book, but you still believe in culture. And what you don't see about politicians, they ignoring and then culture. Feel say because you go into culture, you not go out, you're not better at all, you not get respect. Now, devil, they go dance. I think it's kind of talk about that. What's your own side of this one?
Now, I'm glad the way Chief Calais come on.
Yeah.
For giving your opinions, and I'm so glad. Now, one of the big, and I'm going to use a very heavy word here. Okay, very heavy word.
Flow it on.
One of the big stupid behaviors where the governments do, these governments. When he grabs, say, then they ban all the orderly them for commons.
Oh, yeah.
And they said that they unapologetically, it was stupid.
I know.
Because
you kill with culture big time.
They solve the problem by saying you go ban. That's not how you solve a problem. You engage the people through dialogues, education, you engage them. Then gradually you transform them by offering them a vision of what is possible. The orderly, then will be the common, whether not Bloody Mary, whether not Paddle, and so on. The potential of economic development for these things is enormous.
Yeah.
Today, they call them Rio de Janeiro Carnival na Brazil. In England, we call them Notting Hill Festival or Notting Hill Carnival.
Yeah.
In Trinidad and Tobago, they get there. And so I've seen in many countries where I don't go to around the world. What they could have done at that time, should have done at that time, is to engage in these leaders, engage them, involve the police, of course, for security reasons.
Yeah.
Because even in England, also, there were clashes. Of course, it's when you say you get plenty of people, it's normal. There will be clashes.
It's normal, yeah.
Right. So what you do, you train your forces very well to be responsible enough to know how to handle the security of the people with the involved in this. Then you engage in massive education in terms of peace, but also then you also engage in terms of the benefits of these orderlies. Now you take that, put media.
Hello? Oh my God. Anyway, Chief Kale, thank you so much. Once again, I think I got to go on again with Yusuf Jallo. But Chief Kale, thank you so much. I see you don't send another. I said they called me. They told me, of course, that you worked and volunteered for 3 U.S. presidents and that you were the first African root to run for the state Senate. Maryland. So why would you put yourself? Okay, I think it's Chief Kale. It's kind of talk about people anytime. Okay, you've worked for 3 presidents. Them, of course, you told me the last time. Say you worked with George Bush, the big one. You worked with Bill Clinton. You also worked with Joe Biden as well. So people they ask you, say, why you for put your hand into culture business because you don't work. Chief Kale, again for hosting at this show. This very show we let us talk about culture as well because man, we get vast experience on that. And when they go on again. Yusuf Jallo don't come on again. Yes, Yusuf.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The line just cut off.
I know. We go on. We get few time now for round but let's just go. If they say something, but Chief Kale just talk something here. He just sent another message. Chief Kale, by the way, he worked with 3 presidents in America. You know, he worked with the George Bush, the senior one. I think he worked with the junior as well. He worked with Bill Clinton, and he worked, I think, part time with Joe Biden as well. You know, and he said because you work with 3 presidents, and people and they say why you don't work with them president. They also you don't be African roots. You don't run for state senates in Maryland as well. Why you don't go there into devil business? And I want to say, they say in America, I say we call that other business they talk about in UK and get them and they call them here in America. I say they call it Washington and Baltimore #1 Love Carnival. That's what they call it in America now. So you will talk about this one and the reason why the government stop this carnival at all. By the way, you get any clue why they decide for block them?
I go only in my own view. I mean, I don't read any necessary paper per se, what it is, but my own opinion is them block them primarily because of political reasons. It's nothing to do, then one for argue say, oh, because of security reasons, they go warn the feds, then go choke, then go this, then go thief, then go that. But when they stop the orderly for common at it don't stop thief man then? No. It stop fet. No, in fact, more fet don't they now have hit on than probably all the orderly the years they would not come out. There's been more killing and more fighting in Freetown and in Sierra Leone than all put together. So to me, it not make no sense whatsoever. It's these kind of things. It's about you coming in there and educating our people on how to work together. And I think that would have worked. And look, Charlie Hafner in festival Tangis, right? It's a massive festival. Tangis not they happen now. Primarily because stadium, we therefore we spend money per again for put together so that we will get a cultural festival like a Tangis for happen. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So their priority are very lopsided. I'm not saying all the other activities that they do or not so good, but there is nothing that sells a country more than the country's culture itself. And I will repeat this over and over. The salvation for Sierra Leone is in us understanding, appreciating, and selling our culture. I will repeat. The salvation of Sierra Leone is in us understanding, appreciating the value, selling our culture. That's the salvation of Sierra Leone. Okay. Bruh, now 102 or 103 years now since we offend diamond in Sierra Leone. Look, right? We not get no corner shop with the polished diamond. We not get one. Number 2, the gold they would can dig no more. Look how they mess up the one whole country. Look with rivers there right now, how they can destroy them because they can dig gold for Senegal, China.
Yeah.
It makes sense? It does not make any sense whatsoever. They do the same thing now, Upland and then Kamakura region and all that.
Yeah.
They can dig with the when river the normal. Right?
Okay.
Everything has to be within our culture. If we say that for Bill host there, look what you don't do na Freetown. Look how those away environment na Freetown.
Yeah.
That now called development. No, that's not development. What we are doing right now in Sierra Leone, we are changing the place. Different to development.
Okay.
Yeah? We are changing the place. So we are changing the topography. We change how they behave. We change how they talk. So we are constantly in pain, in trouble.
Okay.
We're not developing the country.
Okay. Okay, nice
The way
one.
we will develop the country,
Uh-huh.
now when we appreciate we culture,
Okay.
and when we know we culture very well. My brother, let me ask you, in England right now, when I go out for buy mango, the mango in India or Jamaica, Pakistan, Turkey, now the mango in the come out. Right, you don't want to hear you say, oh, we export big cherry.
And again, nice one, and so fresh one there.
Right. And that's part of our culture.
No.
That's part of our culture. So what I'm saying is that we are not looking at least the low-hanging fruits, them as the phrase go there. Let me look how they market them. And the other day, now one of the low-hanging fruits, one man where I know, he sent me a video of him picking in birthday party where or one birthday party where he go to.
Okay.
What he has planned the birthday party for the picking there? Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse they dance.
What you want to see?
Right. Now if you put Mickey Mouse, so my question was, where Jolly? Where the Jolly masquerade? The Jolly masquerade not the same as the Mickey Mouse.
Then go say demonic. Jolly, Fieri, then
Yes.
Bundo, then how they call this this for whatever how they call them. What the name say? You got a name. No. Bongoli, yeah. Then go say demonic. It go maybe picking the afraid self na net. So then maybe then go now the reason that. So they decided to take Mickey Mouse or this other funny Sims in them and go put them for them. Don't you think so? SpongeBob or what?
But you see, now the education come in now. So we don't get plenty miseducation.
Okay.
Bongoli masquerade represents the connection between the elders them and the picking them. That's what that masquerade they represent.
Okay.
An elder person. We're funny, so the picking and they engage with Gongoli. We all be small, we're not afraid Gongoli. We always they hang around with Gongoli. We like them, we play with them. It's fun, it's great. Jolly, of course, was always exciting for watching Jolly.
Yeah.
It's about the education. So there is our chief in America. There are people that say, oh, because you don't touch Waitman book, so you forget about Yusef. That's primarily what they're saying to him.
No, yeah.
Because you don't learn Waitman book, forget about Yusef. Well, when you forget about Yusef, it's like I say, you go take we wonderful, I go say we kushutik, we beautiful kushu plant. You bring and come to England, you come graft them pan English apple tick. Right? When you graft with kushu tick per apple tick, bruh, that kushu tick, they're not a kushu again, no. Because that apple is and different stuff now.
Anyway, Yusuf, you got a lot for talk. Say get you play again for come up, get for can't talk about them. But Chief Khalid don't send again another lengthy one. But Chief Khalid I think say I'm not even going to go all this with all them Boku names, but not just make the short one. You say Eastern Paddle was established on December 19th, 1949 in Magazine, an eastern region of Sierra Leone, historically significant as the area affected by World War I and World War II. During the period, it served as a strategic location for logistics in Africa. They say the organization was founded by the late Honorable Mukhtar Khaled, that in Kampa, I'm sure, a prominent figure in the Republic of Sierra Leone, a politician and a diplomat, and the founder of the influential All People's Congress, that na APC. Wow, now Papa, I get a lot to talk about this one. I get a lot. As I say again, it's too much, sir. I go wait till it come. We can talk about all this lengthy ones, a big one. I go for keep this one. I mean a lot. I like history. I like for read about this one. But Chief Kale, I say thank you so much for that. You know, and Yusuf, I get a question to ask you about you meet speaking them, but as Chief Khalid educated a little bit about the founding of Padul and in Papa Naina, the original person way pay money for form APC. We don't talk about politics about now the story that in begin way. I'm not able to go all through that. So I see this man and I see the history where this man gets. If fine for Lona, hook up though.
Well, definitely, I think wonderful man like Chief Kale. These are gems.
Oh yeah.
Now in country. Again, like I say, in England, I also when we talk of Notting Hill Carnival, there's a history.
Yeah.
Chief Kale get the history.
Yeah.
Of Eastern Pado.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to say any people in our generation we know about Eastern Padu.
Oh, yeah.
But the history, this now they talk, who will say, we engage the people them. When you engage them, you begin to talk to them about the history. What happens is the people that begin to understand the value of what they're dealing with right now. When you know the value of what they deal with, you will take them how you deal with them. You will take them how you handle them. A lot of the young people that don't know their history, they are so Chief Khalid talks so right now.
Know, yeah.
But these are history which is so pertinent for the maintenance of many aspects of the culture. Now, when you listen to, if you listen to a lot of the kind of cultural music we young people are seeing they play right now, to me, and all respect to them, but to me, it would be very difficult to take some of the music them and bring them international for play.
Okay.
Why? Because it is auto-tuned.
Okay.
When it auto-tuned, in this we country the who's out there now, so the one hearing your voice, bing, bing, bing.
Oh, yeah.
The one hearing your voice, where you see. If me take any of the cultural performer there, few then they were good or not the plan or go begin for take. But the vast majority we say they want for the cultural music, they are going to have to learn for sing properly. Because when you go Guinea, when you hear then people that they sing there. Whether you go Mali, you meet Umusangari, Stanley Fuketa, and all these other people. When they open their mouth for sing, you hear proper singing. And the crazy thing is...
But guess some Nasalo where they sing well, though.
Sorry, say that again.
I said we get the Nasalo as well, where they sing equally well, like them people also traditional. I'm talking.
Fine. So going back to what I said earlier on about investing in we culture, investing in it. There are fantastic singers that we get. All right. I mean, let me take this lady, Fantasy Wiz.
Fantasy Wiz. Okay.
I remember when I first meet Fantasy, when I advised Fantasy, sing how you sing so in your language. Continue doing that. You will be very, very outstanding. And thankfully, she listened. I remember when I met Mato, who was also very famous singer.
Lady Mato,
yeah. I say, Mato, sing in your language. You know your language. Go in there. That's you forte. I show them videos of the examples of people that they should look at in other countries, in other West African countries. I'll say that's your potential.
Okay.
Thankfully, some of them then take on that and then see the benefits out of that in terms of how then they're outstanding. But there are many, many more young people like this that we need to invest in. The Odele, well, I want to say, the Odele them, the Jolly them, get incredible number of people a day. Make I tell you, King Masco.
Yeah.
King Masco, probably in his last album, than the way he been do, we they call
education. Education.
Education.
Yeah.
When you listen to that entire album, do you see the level of music? All the Kolomashe, the Dumbula Kunde, we they said, you listen to the Goya Muba, Titikade, Goya Muba. Every single drumming with a mix and you see the good, rich Sierra Leone, classy Sierra Leone.
Okay. Nice.
Last year, December, I get chance for listening to Modi Soba, but Modi is member of the Lekki culture. This is Salia Kurma in Africa.
Okay.
That's what they take accordion. When Modi take the accordion, when he begin play, when he sing, my brother, the silence was deafening. The entire area na beach, na Kalonka Park, fell quiet, silent, listening to that boy in voice way they sing beautiful Mende songs. Now, me when not maybe I don't understand what it is, but my goodness, was it captivating.
Okay.
That's what we are talking about.
Talking about all this, the talent they all get across the country and the different region them. Still talking about the government as well. And you as well, when they out, you don't interact, you travel as well. Every year they get a festival and they do for culture in a different part of the world. Then they do them in America, then they do them in France, even England, and they do them Japan, and they do something about culture. And Brazil, Colombia, say so. how you go do for tell the government, for let them embrace on that, for take those cultural people rather than for take, I know they're against the modern kind of music right now, but then they ignore the cultural people, the way they really play real salon music, play like, wait till no begin to for Ami Kalon, take the Mami Kalon out, where me I will talk to me and also instrumental about that as well, So we get a lot of the one in there as well from the east, west, northern parts of the world of salon, where we get cultural people where they sing cultural music. We get young people like Ogobi, we get Marivi, we get like the young guy they talk about coming like Kenema, all those people there. How we go do for encourage the government for them to focus on them and they send them people there cultural shows and they get out of the country and out of the world as well.
Well, the thing is, I may not feel to say it's a question of me how I go encourage the government. I think to say, thankful as I say, we get Nabila, we did a way I think understand the value of all of this.
Yeah.
And like I said before, the government don't make major errors in the past when they just ignore aspects of culture and literally did not invest anything when it comes to culture. But the number one thing we need to invest in is in training young cultural performers.
Okay.
Train them, build institutions for them. For crying out loud, there are individuals in Sierra Leone, in government, not of business now, in government that are worth more than $50-60 million.
Yeah.
They are there.
Yeah.
As Sierra Leoneans. For crying out loud, they want to put $1 million. They only just build a center. 1 million or more. Not 220, so just 1 million una put and they una go see the likes of we who come there, who get for come. Me, I don't get money. Me, a poor guy. I don't have that kind of money. I know that. I know you know that money is not there.
You get the talent, but you don't get the money.
I get me talent. I know what to do.
Okay.
I don't have the money, but I know what to do because I've seen it all over. And also, I get enough connections them around the world where if they know for say, I am engaged in this inside my country and I begin to call people across Africa and around the world, you'll be amazed how many people will turn up. That's my thing.
We love that, and that's what they say. With all the culture here, we need that kind of support here. But now, logo, what's in Anansi Matokoni?
Ina Libama, you know how to pronounce that word, Matonkoni.
Mantokone. What's in that? Matonkoni. Okay.
Now my new book where I just don't publish. Anansi and Matonkoni. Now it's a book for family, for picking them. But now a book where really they about mental resilience.
Okay.
And how you work, navigate through or face and deal with a lot of the big emotions, them traumas, them all the face now in life.
Okay, so translate on for me now. I'm a limba mama, me limba not like you limba, So translate on what's in me now.
Matonkoni means swear, a curse.
Anansi and swear. Anansi and swear.
Anansi, we all know Anansi as brass spider. So we can say brass spider in Matonkoni. Matonkoni, the leopard is Matonkoni.
Okay. Now, Lord, just pause now. You get one side where you go meet them Pikiad, it's time for tell them about this short story here. So Lord, just watch that there when they come back and talk more before we round up.
Anansi and Matonkoni wosi I Matonkoni. Kere Matonkoni na umba. Anansi and Matonkoni. Wosi I Matonkoni. Aha. There was a very scary leopard called Matonkoni. Every other animal was afraid. Silently, he would often appear with red, glittering eyes. Flashing his big teeth, he overcomes everyone with fear. His powerful legs ended with sharp claws for grasping his prey. But most fearful of all was his terrible, disgusting, aggressive, thin, long, tickly bia. For no one who got tickled ever laughed enough to tell the tale. On his forehead dangles another cowrie shell that acts like a third eye for Matomponi to see what others can't see. He was a gangster.
Anyway, that's not the one and only guy we get right now in Yusuf Jallo, the cultural ambassador, Cal Footprints. And I'm teaching picking about the Limba story. By the way, Chief Kale, you say correct me, say of course I'm saying as senior Bush you work with. I been think say if you work with the second one as well, but I did call the first one. I say yes, you work with the senior George Bush. Anyway, so now the senior I work with, from there you work with Bill Clinton and you work with Joe Biden. Anyway, we're back again with my main man, Yusuf Jallo. Yusuf, you pull the story and the name now in Limba. Why the story not there in Limba?
Because of the international nature of my work.
Okay.
So but when you read the book, there are songs in the book that are all in Limba.
Wow.
All the songs that are in Limba.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, I also include some aspects of Ghanaian culture inside the book. So Anansi gets what by embody what you call the Adinkra symbols there.
Okay.
So when you look at Anansi body, all painted with the Adinkra symbols, I use them symbols then they as part of waiting Anansi be called on for as in strength like a superhero.
Okay.
You know, when Spider-Man, when trouble don't come, Spider-Man is wearing clothes, it turn into Spider-Man.
Wow.
The Incredible Hulk and so on. And that's exactly within the story they try for call or remind we of that we all get strengths, inbuilt strengths within we, whether in terms of the characters that we get, or in terms of even the DNA we they run through we body, with grandpa there, with granny there, then they inside we body they get certain strengths and what we can call on, but also we get strengths then we get for do with culture, right? With the power, you know, how do we call on this for empower we for make we able for succeed and get through life? How do we call on all of these things?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what those symbols are all really about.
Okay.
You know, like somebody when a Christian, as them do we wala mitam, Lord of Jesus. Somebody when a Muslim, la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Well, you as an African person, when you meet Wahala meet you, what do you call? Right. You see, as an African, that's what they call Muhammad, Arab.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Europe, but definitely another cultural point of reference.
Yeah.
So as a Sierra Leonean, as a Nigerian, Ghanaian, African, when you face those things, what do you call on from within yourself? What do you call on when they make you say, this now they call on for strengthen me? Okay. And these are very important. Okay. Very, very important for you.
And I see
because you don't have to call with what you're familiar with.
Okay, and I see they move around as well and go to different places. I see you go to Korea. You meet in Korea and Peking. Tell me a little bit about this one. I see you they lecture them about Africa, lecture them about you Ronko Waka Ronko something tour. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yes, Waka Waka Ronko tour was fantastic. Hong Kong, South Korea, and then China. You know, the idea for me there, in fact, on this tour, I was actually trying to get the Creole Kabaslot and Kotoku for me, for me. Now I have one for use on this tour. Okay. But unfortunately, again, I'm not going to get them made at all. So I take the Ronko instead. Okay. Now, Waka Waka Ronko was, you know, about going around the world, talking about these garments called Ronko, we promote na Sierra Leone. And you can see the kiapwa regular made,
Yeah.
all made of jege.
Yeah. Okay.
But showing aspects of we culture about we strength, and I would say we own we own clothing and fabric industry we get, but also waiting the Ronco mean to we as a warrior, as a king, respectable people, all waiting it the way the Ronco entail. When I go China, for even in South Korea too, is the same thing. They instead get their own special clothes than with their own soldier man there back then in history, we then say wear. So I go now the place where they call what they call the place the terracotta warriors.
Okay.
I go there, for example. I go at Tinap Day. At Tinap, where all the sort of there, where you see what the Ronco Tampa me, there you see the terracotta warriors there. No difference. Bing bing, similar type of clothing.
Okay.
So I was able to educate them about the value of we own traditional clothes them we get. So because you see the picking them, then they touch them, then they feel them, they are like really, happy for feel we kind of clothing we come out from Africa.
Yeah.
And these are the kind of things I'm talking about when they say when we invest in this, why would it not sell? The Ghanaians then do their own kente, it sell all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
So investments in these kind of things also mean we invest in our science classes. Make the science students then begin for learn for find way how then go make the dye not come out pandirongo.
Okay.
That's what our science classes should be. We're talking about. If we science class are not talking about how we maintain aspects of agriculture, then that is useless science. This is why we produce engineers who cannot make road in Sierra Leone. This is why we produce people who cannot heal and cannot create medicine. They cannot do any of these things because we are not educating them within the context of agriculture.
Okay.
And that's very important.
Yeah.
Education within the context of our culture.
And also, you travel as well in India. Tell me a little bit about this picture.
In India, I meet the Minister of Tourism in India, Minister of Culture and Tourism in India. These people are already see, they're all there, but the Minister of Tourism and the man waiting up Vietnam, Mohit Chauhan, big Bollywood star. Then the other man, do as another musician. And the last man towards the left there, the last man on the left, Imtiaz Ali, is a big Bollywood movie writer.
Okay.
Like, these are the people I was mingling with out there. And we're all talking of culture. We're talking of arts out there. And of course, immediately they talk about Sierra Leone culture. The scarf when they see I wear around my neck, that big white scarf there, the minister, when you watch me perform with on and give me that scarf, they pull on my neck. Where in be where I pull them, they give me a wearer. Then the other man where they behind the minister where is that they wear cap. And Mohit Chauhan. Mohit Chauhan, my God, when you go India, anywhere in India you go, you say Mohit Chauhan, and we begin singing music there for you. Big Bollywood musician, composer.
Okay.
Me, it can me go na young place na in Tongu side day. We could spend time there together. Playing music together. Is on me drums up there. These are the kind of people. Now these people, I begin to talk to them for invite them to Sierra Leone. They would have been in Sierra Leone this very year.
Okay.
You understand? But for some reason or the other, I talk when we engage the Indian ambassador, he say, okay, make we just hang on small so that we're going to do everything through government.
Okay.
So let us see how that could go.
Okay.
But for me, this is what it's about. Exposing with people exposing with arts, with culture to all of these people because we have just as good as they have, if not better.
Okay. And you also get a show where they come up when this one. And I want to tell me a little bit about this one as well. When a show where you plan and what's in the show there about?
Okay, Tartuffe. Tartuffe is a show that's coming up very soon. We're on rehearsals right now. This show they about an African family. We get infiltrated by a priest as soon as they see it. And when the priest infiltrate the family, then the wahala start. But anybody who they into theater very well, they will know for the Tartuffe is a French play written by a very popular French playwright called Molière. It was written in the 17th century. Very big play at the time. It was banned because of the play looked critically at the hypocrisy within certain religious aspects and so on. But this play, we've set them up with an African family and a Jamaican family mixed together, and it's very interesting the kind of clashes that will happen when this man infiltrates me in one way or the other through religion.
Okay.
So it's mayhem. But that's going on. The show opens on the 24th of September, and it will run till the 24th of October. So if anybody wants for book, it's at Marylebone Theatre, way up near the West End, Marylebone Theatre. So anybody want for book, you can literally just put Tartuffe Remix. You will literally come watch the show. It's gonna be anything. The man who is so McRyland is an Oscar winner. This man don't perform with Tom Cruise. He don't perform with like they on films with all of these people, big names. Them Sean Penn, you name them all. Marlon Brando. This man don't act with them all. Okay. Right. So he's an Oscar winner. Okay. So there we are.
So when will they get a show like this one in a salon?
Not yet. We're not ready yet. But I will say that though. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that because the last production we didn't do in Sierra Leone, what's that? This boy name now? Something Jallo. He's doing such an amazing job. Really, he's doing an amazing job. The last production where he put, I know them call one other product called Dr. H. Dr. H. Pattern go help. But they've done a wonderful job to see that the theater was full of so many people. It just shows that there is a big hunger. There's a big hunger for theater in Sierra Leone, good quality theater in Sierra Leone. Okay. So, something like this will come. Maybe my own play that is called Sweet Peter. Maybe Sweet Peter will go Sierra Leone very soon.
By the grace of God. By the grace of God. Tell me a little bit about this one as well. I see you go to Peru. And you go do some work. What if you go to Peru? What if this guy enjoy so?
This was a place called Machu Picchu. Okay. I don't know how many people know Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's in Peru. It's a far place to go, man. Far to go. Inside the Amazon jungle, I walked 3 hours for going at this place. Okay. But 3 hours I walk up a jungle. The point is, I only want to see the number of people that will go at this place. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Thousands and thousands of people every single day they go at this place with the inside jungle. If you see the place for the way the road they for going at this place, it's not funny. Okay. But so we see, I say the economic impact of culture and heritage. That's what Machu Picchu they about. These people are maintaining this place, and the money where they spend for going at this place every single day, the economy way they turn is phenomenal. Okay. And I think we can do the same in Sierra Leone. Oh yeah. We can do the same. And we get so many different heritages that we're able to put together, as I say, invest in them. Invest in these areas. People will come and they will enjoy it. Look, this bobo, and the Congo man, they can play, so they can beat me Congo man. They enjoy it. So they don't know what they think me, but they can enjoy it. You understand?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's nice. It shows people are really eager for the one know about the culture. So the more we project that, I think it will be nice for with the sell out and we culture them as well. But also, you don't only left there, follow up a lot of things the way you do. You also go around and taste beverages them, or rather a bon motor or whatever. Tell me a story about this one where you go some side, you go taste small thing. What's that story about?
Oh my God!
I'll pull up by you.
This was crazy. Actually, I mean, this drink, now like how you make omole, okay, right? Okay. But again, I repeat myself over and over on this in terms of how we invest in the culture. Okay. A Sierra Leonean go happy for say I go drink gin or I go drink whiskey. Mm-hmm. But if we tell a Sierra Leonean I go drink omole, then say, would you not bring that in the canaya? So my point is, this thing is alcoholic where they drink so, yeah? Mm. I drink a similar one back in South Korea. Okay. That I drunk, like I said, like the way them fish with them fire dynamite pan. now, now, the point is they are making money out of it. It's an industry. Why have we not turned Omole into industry? Instead, we make the India man, then they can sell a very poisonous drink to you with their bomb with people in upline, then get all kind of bomba, this, that, you name it. Then the India man, they're not busy, they're India man, then whatever they come out, they're not busy, Then they make their money, then get out. Not so then they drink. Now we they can drink there, I like we drink them. Then they give you the drink, then they make the money. We sit on the pool we serve the pool community by the amount of drunkards them and alcoholics them what they get now we place. So we need to really begin to think properly. How do we take charge of this and take charge of the well-being of the people through we drinks them we local drinks that we get.
Okay.
King Millan.
Yes, man.
When you go upline, the level of alcoholism is plenty. But that's because we know they pay attention to the thing that we get and know how we regulate them for we safe. So that was, for me, that's what it was all there. It's a molly, but look at them, make them fine.
They make them fine for you, enjoy. Anyway, thank you so much, my brother. And I know, say, time to target for bring you on board again. We'll talk more about culture. And this time around, I shall say, I will get you on camera. Your camera will fix up properly so that we will talk more. But talking about culture, impossible, will not go left behind. And Salon for less Salon, really better. I always talk. I say kudos to Udimaya. Wait till I see what the man do so far. I wait for that see I will don't edit everything. I know say something good will come about Salon because the places the way go now place where I know say the world go like for see and we'll definitely get the best out of him video them as well. And I want to say thanks to the minister. Now the first minister this way we don't see so far. What say embrace the tourism there. It really you not get I should say not get better support, but they say they push in way and I will like for there. Do more, and if anybody can get for come close to her, any government they come, they let them put more money into tourism. Tourism will make we go far, but then they ignore the ministry there. So I don't know what's in the final role, get for talk to people and we love culture and encourage them as well for let them embrace culture.
Well, me final word I will say, I will go to Lekki culture.
Oh yeah.
And I will say Lekki culture from the local people them, right across to businesses them, right across to the big banks they wouldn't be, right across to the ministers then and all that stuff. Lekki culture, that is salvation. I also want to say Lekki culture organization, with festival they come up in December. Tickets are out already. We do the festival in a family kingdom. The festival happen on the 28th of December. So tickets then they out already. So anybody with the Sierra Leone or the Go Sierra Leone, get ready for buy your tickets and enjoy the festival. It's going to be a fantastic festival this year. Then we also get National Storytelling Festival, where also they come up again on the 20th of December. So, so there's those kind of festivals that are happening, very unique, beautiful, and as much as there's many, many, many more.
Yeah.
But finally, I just want to talk to people, just look, we culture now, we future, as we say in Lekki culture. We culture now, we future.
Yeah.
We got nothing more better than we culture. That is all.
Thank you so much. I want to say thanks as well to Aminata Kamara, the Mamina Power NSF Day on the Watch You Live. And Chief Kale, he say he always call on my mother, always call on. I don't know what I really talk about right now anyway. But I want to say thanks to Chief Kale and thanks to people that will.
I go answer that. Make answer what Chief Kale they refer to when he say I always call him mother. Where I ask the question. When we meet problems, who do we call it?
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Or they say, my God, boy, if you something up, we go say, my mother. Okay, me mama. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chief Kale they follow.
What will they call on?
Yeah. Rodney Slow as well just to join. We're not DJ Slow. I think it's in Philadelphia, I'm sure. I say welcome to the program, but you don't can now they say goodbye, but you go watch her now again. As we don't say goodbye, we'll go back again and start. By the way, we're on Facebook and YouTube every Friday. They on they bring people them now the entertainment industry. It can be culture, it can be drama, it can be movie, it can be music. Anything we talk about culture, by the grace of God, they bring them on this program every Friday. And they are with the one and only the Cow Footprints, Yusuf Jallo. Yusuf, when did they go Kamakwe? They go Kamakwe this year?
By God power, I aim for good this year, definitely, because we get for go elect with new paramount chief.
You carry me go?
So one day. You and only you come out, you get for join Bang Bang. Definitely you get for join Bang Bang.
You go time me foot time me on, eh?
Yes,
anyway, thank you so much, my brother. It's a pleasure. I appreciate it. At the end now, with the song "When I Like Your Culture" done by Ogobi, Mami Yayo, and of course the little girl, winner star, something star, the little sister of Ogobi. Of course, from Like Your Culture team, and of course Ogobi Naina as she's the princess, cultural princess, right?
She is. Ogobi is just amazing.
Oh, yeah.
When I watch Ogobi in Marifi, I stood out there. I'm thinking, my God, what am I watching here?
Oh, yeah, they're very
These
good.
girls are exceptional.
They are very good of them.
Exceptional.
Marifi,
So
Ogobi, they are very good. And I want to say kudos to them. And of course, I do wish for when they come out salon, anytime they go out, they go make Solomon proud. I not doubt both of them, you know. Then they do well. Even Disco Daddy, instead they try. With cultural group, then they try and they do them best. So I say the best to them anyway.
Look, my brother, you mentioned Disco Daddy, yeah?
Yeah.
Disco Daddy, even me when they talk now, I will take my hat off and bow to Disco Daddy. Disco Daddy is doing precisely what we government supposed for the support. Because Disco Daddy did now one village to the next village to the next village.
Yeah.
That's one. Number two, Disco Daddy they provide employment for so many of these young people them who otherwise could have been in drugs or would have been sitting down depressed or in prison or probably dead and gone.
Yeah.
Disco Daddy is engaging young people who are with disabilities, them, you know, where inside society would probably look down on them or just discriminate against them. Disco Daddy embraces all of these people. I've seen it Koro one with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I've performed with him, I've been around him, and I've seen what Disco Daddy do with these people. Give them their confidence, give them back their belief in themselves, train them in their skills,
Yeah.
give them discipline from get up, go do something, train them out and go manage their money, the costumes, the way they buy for them. Look, some of these boys, them and girls, so that they don't travel across Sierra Leone and West Africa better than many of who is attending work in the office inside Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's what this man, Disco Daddy, is doing. Me, all hats off to him. He's an incredible man.
Oh yes, of course. Very incredible, very obedient as well, and always respect big one them. You know, immediately steady bongo.
Yes.
From there, it come out, it do a form your own group. Immediately into movie business as well, and they go now in the challenge steady bongo for go village to village. We steady die or steady Bobona they take them, but Disco Daddy is still there on. They move and they take American can be in place for being that culture and Bubu kind artist way. You know, they play no other music past Bubu, which of course I like so much about them. So I wish them all the best. And so you as well, thank you so much, my brother, for honoring my invitation for can do this program. And you don't talk a lot. You get for do parts too, brah. You get beaucoup for talk.
Yeah.
You get beaucoup. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Goodbye, man. Goodbye.
Thank you. And at the end with Ogobi and Mami Yayo and Little Star with Like Your Culture.
Ogobi, Abiyayo, Stagalo, Yanusuka, no Akira. Nakirakan culture, Kiki. Nakirakan culture, Kiki. Like your culture, culture, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's, Leki culture, now we testimony, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's, Leki culture, now we testimony, now we sing them, now we dance, Salon culture, now we get them, it's an up and top, my country plants. Salomon, now for Babuya, like for Wegi, like for make like woman. Yamaskalni Kendaki, Yamaskalni, 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 Kasokalni, Yamaskalni Kendaki, Yamaskalni, 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 Yamaskalni. culture, me brother. Dance the bubu, now we culture, me sister. Dance the kondi, now we culture, me brother. Dance the chegwe, now we culture, me sister. Go lay down, me brother, go lay down, if it's tired, go lay down. Me sister, go lay down, if it's tired, go lay down. Me party, go lay down, if it's tired, go lay down. Me party, go lay down, if it's tired. It's an up and taboo, my way. My way. It's an up and taboo, my way. My way. Leki culture, Leki culture, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, now we sing now we dance salon culture, now we get Papo no salon, Papo no salon, Papo no salon, Papo no salon. This calling over to better more. My calling over go better more. Keep us calling over back your tomo. Okaling over di mama tomo. Adim da kocha da mas pongo nenga. 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 Inala Lisa. Inala Lisa. Inala Lisa. Inala Lisa. Leki culture, Leki culture, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, now we sing now we dance salon culture, now we get it's an up and taboo, my way. My way. It's an up and taboo, my way. My way. Now for Leki culture, let's stigma, we see you. Now for Leki culture, we culture, now we feature. Now for Leki culture, like mama and papa them. Now for Leki culture, we culture, now we own. Everybody dance to the boo boo. Show them all, show them all. Everybody dance to the boo boo. Show them all, show them all. Leki culture, Leki culture, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, Leki culture, Sierra Leone's. Leki culture, now we just the mono, now we sing now we dance salon culture, now we get it's an up and taboo, my way. My way. It's an up and taboo, my way. My way. As we dedicate this song to Leki culture salon, we dey forever remember we late legends them inside the culture music, especially late Grandpa Ahmed Jankanabe and Grandpa Steady Bongo. Rest in peace. Respect. OTT sound.
Hey, hey,